Hello again and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. In today's video, we play with Gruul dinosaurs, taking part in the early access event of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, thanks to Wizards of the Coast and the Magic the Gathering Arena team. Breaking down the deck list, in depth discussing the strategies and synergies held within the new build, demonstrating this against all of the other content creators in the community. What a fantastic opportunity. I hope you all enjoy. And then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just drop a like, leave a comment, and you can subscribe if you're interested in more Ixalan deck guides, as we have a ton of them to roll out. Let's take a look at the deck.
It's a new lap record!
Here we are with Gruul D&D. Now this is a Druids and Dinos deck revolving around 5 powered creatures, which we see the Trumpeting Carnosaur fulfilling, the Palani's Hatcher fulfilling, the Bonehoard Dracosaur fulfilling, as well as the Hulking Raptor, and finally the Hammerskull. So you'll see that the majority of the deck does have power 5 or greater. We are capitalizing on this through Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea. A 2/3 for 3 mana, tapping to add 2 mana of any color combination to spend on creatures or activate abilities of creature sources. If that creature enters the battlefield with power 5 or greater, untap Eyes of Gaea and give her a +1/+1 counter. This is crazy because now we can retap it for an additional 2 mana, so forth and so on as we continue to play more 5-powered creatures. We'll also be ramping within the deck via Ixalli's Lorekeeper, 1 mana, 1/1. Tapping to add mana of any color, spending this only to cast a dinosaur spell or activate an ability of a dinosaur source. And on turn 2, the Intrepid Paleontologist, a 2/2 that's taps for mana of any color. We can pay 2 to exile a card from a graveyard, and you may cast dinosaur spells from among cards you own exiled with the Intrepid. If you cast a spell this way, it will enter the battlefield with a finality counter on it. And if a permanent with a finality counter on it would go to the graveyard, it will actually be exiled instead. So this is great because a lot of our dinosaurs are must remove. And now, unless our opponent is exiling them, it's very easy for us to recast them from the grave, as well as, continue ramping in to these creatures. So, again, to recap, we have the Lorekeeper, the Paleontologist, and Eyes of Gaea that will allow us to ramp into our 5-power creatures and hopefully play multiple per turn. The ideal pull is the Carnosaur. For 6 mana, a 7/6 with trample, and when it enters the battlefield, discover 5. Exiling cards from the top of our library until we exile a non-land card with mana value 5 or less, casting it for free. This is absolutely phenomenal. Best case scenario, we're able to pull a Hatcher, a 5/3, other dinosaurs you control have haste. That now unlocks the Carnosaur to attack. Plus, we create 2/0/1 eggs, and at the beginning of combat, one of those eggs becomes a 3/3 now with haste as well for a massive attack. We can also, if we get lucky, pull a Dracosaur for 5, a 5/5 with flying and first strike. At the beginning of upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you may play them this turn. If you exile the land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur. And if you exiled a non-land card this way, create a treasure. Very, very good, allowing us to continue applying pressure instead of being stuck on an empty hand. The flying first strike 5 power is also no joke. Utilizing the Hulking Raptor, not only for its 5 power, but also the ramp that it provides, fortifying our mana consistency. With Ward 2 as well, dodging most removal, and at the beginning of pre-combat on your main phase, add 2 green sources or forest source to your mana pool. Again, allowing us to double cast and ensure that we're ramping out cleanly and consistently. And then finally, the Hammerskull. It is a 6/6, which is great, basically casting this for 1 mana. And when it attacks, if you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. But luckily for us, it's a dino deck. There's going to be dinosaurs everywhere. This is a massive, massive 3-drop that you can actually play on 2 with the Lorekeeper on 1, which doesn't seem right. Another dinosaur in the deck, and the only dinosaur in deck without power 5 or greater, will be the Firstborn of Gishath. 2 mana, 2/3 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 generic mana. When you do, a target dinosaur you control will deal damage equal to its power to target creature. This is great with the Hammerskull, right? Really cheap, but the other dinosaurs are great as well, of course. And in a similar fashion, we have the Triumphant Chomp for 1 mana sorcery, dealing 2 damage to target creature, or damage equal to the greatest power among dinosaurs that you control. Again, you know, you're right to 6 with the Hammerskull early on in game. This is crazy removal for 1. I really like it. Tyvar Stand, giving us a little bit of protection against any opposing removal. We can also increase our damage output. 1 mana plus X at instant speed. Target creature you control gets +X and gains hexproof until the end of turn, as well as that indestructible, which is quite nice. So, again, that is the entirety of the deck. There's not much here, but what is here is absolutely fantastic. You know, I think we might have dropped 1 game out of like 6 or 7, and it was against another dinosaur deck, and we did happen to brick within a couple of mulligans, which was unfortunate, but still a fantastic showing for dinosaurs so far within the early access event. I think that this is not only a super fun deck, but it seems to be fairly powerful as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's gameplay footage. The last thing I'll mention is the land, Cavern of Souls. You know, you can name dinos easily. Now they're not being countered. Great. It's also really good for mana consistency. The Ridgeline actually activates for 4 mana plus itself, total 5, as a 3/4 dinosaur, right? That's fantastic. And when it attacks another creature, it's going to get +2/+0 and untap, which is quite nice as well. As well as the Forest, the Gorge for consistency, Who Endures the Crucible for utility, is some basics to get us through to the end of the day as well. Cheers. Enjoy today's gameplay footage. Like, comment, subscribe, like I always beg. And most importantly, you know, just having a magical day, and we'll wrap up after this, okay? Let's go! Going first with, you know, a relatively decent hand. There's 3 land. There's a little bit of mana ramp, some protection. I'm sure the rest will fall into place. It's better than, you know, some of the hands that Arena likes to give out. All right, just big chillin'. I don't want to overextend when we have protection. I think that could be a bad play, so I'm honestly just going to hit for 1. What's up, dude? What's up? And then we'll just play a turn back, right? Use this for Dino, so this can be used as spell. Pass over. Virtue is always really good. 2/2 token in play. We do have the Hulking Raptor in with protection next turn. I was going to say, into a 6/6, that is interesting. Our turn. And then again, this is going to tap for mana. Play our Raptor. And because this is a dinosaur, we can actually attack with the Hammerskull now. Interesting. I'm going to protect it. I mean, it's, I guess, good that they declared it as a blocker first. That's fairly respectful of interaction. Discovering 3 on a 3-drop. You know, there's a couple... Oh, no, this is a 4-drop. There's one 3-drop that discovers 3. It's really cool looking. That's 7 already. We don't have any protection. Tapping. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's fantastic. That's as good as it gets. I thought we needed to tap the Lorekeeper there. Slam for 6. You know, I don't want to give them free value. Because they would just block the 5/3, right? Hopefully it's not a field wipe. In before turn 4 Sunfall. So they must have plenty of land. Oh. You just won't give me one more attack? Shame. Going first. You know, it's here. Let's see if it pays off. Looking for a turn 2 ramp, though, right? Or some form of interaction. Let's see how it pays off. I love how the dinosaur gets lured in with the rope. That's phenomenal. Okay. What's it for 1? No, you dog. Woof. Yeah, the pet is... I like the little bites he does. That's the best. Okay, we are rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 2 4-drops. I just have to go straight to Dracosaur. I'm sorry. It just has to be done. And then we'll just play the Paleontologist. We're not attacking anyways, so just throw it out. And then that's going to allow us to double drop next turn. Oh! Oh. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. We could cast Dracosaur. Right? We want to be exiling Dracosaur from our graveyard. To cast it next turn. Let's take a moderate hit. Nothing too aggressive. It's not lethal anyways. Okay, 3 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice, dude. That is not bad. Get ready for a Dino meta. That's all I've got to say. Fight rigging. Okay, and that's going to maybe immediately trigger on something as well. Now that will trigger. Yes. Into another fight rigging. Oh my gosh, Hideaway triggering again. This doesn't get to trigger this turn. It'll have to be next turn though. Let's exile our Dracosaur. Play that. Untap Gwenna. Okay. We do have haste. They have no reach. Transform the egg. We just going to Chump Block City? This is not defending. They only have 2 defenders. So they would block the 6, the 5, right? We hit for 5, down to 6. That's 11. Good game. Nice lethal swing. And a good Dino match. Dracosaur with haste from the grave. Not bad, right? Because you definitely removed the Dracosaur. They made the right decision. But the Paleontologist being able to recast it. Ooh. Ooh. Going first with, you know, some cards. Land is here. I guess that's good. Playing this on 2, sneaking in a second Lorekeeper, I guess. It could be an Elspeth's Smite. I'm going to resist the 1 damage. Brawler, let's go. Do we go straight to it? Or be patient? I'm worried they have removal, and I'd rather bait it on Gwenna. Right? Like, if they're going to remove Gwenna because it's so good, go ahead. Bark up. Okay, that's going to push up the Brawler. It probably doesn't swing. Let's do this first. I don't even know if we have to do that. Then we'll play one of these. And then I guess without tapping Gwenna, which is nice. So she can defend. Bad thing is, that's our whole hand. We have no protection, no removal. No, 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 no! No! It's engrave. So you know who's recasting that? I am. Thanks so much. Sorry about your removal. You should try to use it again. And we get to explore twice. Bro. Stop it. Hi. I like that. Yeah. Do we start pummeling? I think we do. Boom, boom. Okay. All right, I mean a 5/5. Pretty cool. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, hello. Oh, why not? Oh, why not? Dinos are so silly, dude. Come on. Not like this. Give me the haste. Give me the haste. Give me the haste. Put it in hand. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty big hit. We have Indestructible, right? X equals 2. Push up our Dracosaur for lethal. I mean, the ramp with Gwenna, I think, is unparalleled. Going first, let's see if we can find a mountain. If they remove this Lorekeeper, oh no. I might cry. Am I enlarged? Have you been taking those pills again, HGG? No. I'll cut weight. Consult a doctor if it lasts much longer, please. Are you there? All right. Let's skip our Firstborn, go right to the Hammerskull. They'd probably remove it, as one would suspect. They want to know if they take my ramp, which I don't think is, you know, we have our third land, it's whatever. Oh, they don't get to pick. Always more land. That's a big hit. Right? Oof. Hi, Maya. How are you? She's like, am I kind of like a dinosaur?
Me?
Kind of. Sometimes. Oh, you're like, is this a cat toy? Speaker or wire holder, or like a computer wire holder. And she's like, no. That's definitely a cat toy. Oh. Let's lose the little dude. Oh, nice. Hulking Raptor in play. And that's why we sacked the ramp earlier, because, you know, we're always going to draw more land, right? They need 2 removal spells here. One of which has Ward, which is going to be hard to get. 3 mana. It's hard to do, right? It's got Ward 2. That's going to cost 2 mana to remove, so it's... Oh, Sir Gingy. I like it. And then a desk. Okay. Oh, absolutely. With pleasure. Oh, we get the haste. We get the haste. We're going in.
You're going to London. Okay? You're going to London.
This is a mulligan. You know, it's not going to work. I guess we'll try our best. I should play that first. I didn't want to read my lands. I was like, oh man, new lands. Like, what do they do? We'll play this second, probably. I mean, I guess it could be. Oh, you're going for it. Nice. One, two, three, four. This could be 5. This is a pirate deck. Might be goblin deck, but I want to call it a pirate deck. It just feels better to say out loud. It's a treasure too. Goblin pirates. All right, let's see if the Dracosaur's first strike is enough to help us defensively. Maybe it's a Rebel Salvo. Affinity for artifacts? Affinity for equipment? I forget. I mean, they have 4 mana regardless, so that could just be a thing by itself. First strike should be enough. Oh, unless they themselves also gain first strike. Ooh. Ouch. Bro beating us with a limited deck. I'm aware. I am aware of what's happening to us. If we can get that Dracosaur back next turn. Right? No, I mean, we're defending, bro. I'm not interested. I only have 7 life. Thank you very much. On thin ice. Yep. Try our best. Okay. No trample, but it survives. It survives. We do get the 1. Okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. They have so many treasures. That only leaves us with 3. It's not good. I guess we'll double block. I almost might go for the Hatcher first. I don't know. That's hard pick. Another haste attacker. That's crazy good. Oh my lord. Please don't kill them both. They have unlimited mana, right? They have so many treasures. It's ridiculous. We could discard to kill it. How did they kill it the first time? With like first strike. I'm going to keep the Carnosaur in hand. Because if they kill the Paleontologist, we lose the ability to play the Dracosaur. And I don't want that. Gonna discover next turn. I don't want to lose the Dracosaur. Nervous. Gleeful Demolition. Okay, that's a card. Uh-oh. Well, after the combat, so no attack, but I'm still pretty nervous. Okay. Good card advantage here. Good card advantage. Yes. Carnosaur's great. Can we find the haste, Dino? Oh my lord. That feels bad, man. Woohoo! You know, I think we're just defending. It's pretty sad, but they were so aggressive with that start that, you know, there's no room for error on our behalf. I should have Dracosaur, actually. I was greedy. I was greedy. We should have went for a second Dracosaur. Because that Carnosaur is a bust. My eyes lit up. I was like, we can get haste and smash with trample, but no. Nope. Have a 1-1. Oh, have a 1-1, lose your best card. Well, when you say it like that... We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Right. Now that we don't need haste. All right, dinos. Guess we'll save the treasure. Play our Hammerskull. Okay. All is as it should be. I hope they reprint Extinction Event. I also don't want to overswing. I imagine they trade with those 3-1s, wouldn't you? They're going to take it. Down to 1. I guess I should have attacked for 1 more. No, then they would have definitely blocked. Are they going to try to hit for... I mean, what's that last spell, I guess, right? Can it push up everyone? Okay, that's fine. We could be in trouble. I don't know what that last card is. It could be lethal. I don't know. That's why I didn't want to overextend. I think we're good. Instant speed damage for lethal. I mean, we have haste. We may as well. Good game. That was close. I thought we were losing that for sure. Is Goblin Pirates the new meta? Because it was really looking that way. Okay, so this is a pretty weird hand. Good land, but way too heavy, so it's a mulligan. Okay. Keep 6. I think we toss one. We don't want to be caught with too many of them. Everybody's playing dinosaurs. I love it. It's hard to be mad at. Turn 2 Hammerskull, baby. Dino nerds. Yeah. Don't kill mine though, okay? Gotcha. Now I think we're the aggro deck now. We might regret that. Let's see. The Beaner? What's your bean situation like? I'm going to chomp it. We're clear for landing. Okay. 3 cards in hand. 5 mana with the ramp. This is going to be a good game, my friends. Dinosaurs are great. I love dinosaurs. That's all I'm going to say. Going first, looking for a better hand. Let's get that mulligan out. Nothing great, but it will work. Let's keep 6. And toss a land. It's unfortunate, but it is what I think is required of the hand. Should we just slay it? Don't let them ramp. We'll try. We'll try. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with this, I think, right? I don't want to kill this, but let's kill the raptor. They might be using it as a damage base for like tail swipe or the chomp like we just did. Let's take out the Lorekeeper. Nice. Big swing. 10 damage. Lethal in 2. Four mana up. Good games across. Let's see if we get it. Nice, dude. You gotta love it. What if he, like, could fling our own creature at us, you know? That would be awesome. Like, power up our creature and then fling our own creature at us as it's attacking them. That would be the coolest thing. Oh my gosh. Good game, homie. Dinosaurs, they're undefeated. Right? It's easy to be undefeated when it's the only deck being played all day. Going first, and goodness gracious, well, we're going to need it. Pretty heavy hand. Only ramping on 3. We should probably mulligan for a third land. Ouch. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Dang. Not a good start. Not a good start. Nice. So that's really going to hold us up unless we top deck a third land. Nope. Nope. I mean, it was really tough mulligan off the start. We should have just kept it. I mean, we could snag it, but probably just block. Right, 6/6 just gets in the way. Hits the first invasion, flips it. Nice. We do get a land. But we're so far behind. We don't have reach. Just chilling. Invasion flips. Dracosaur enters. Yeah, that's got to be game. I mean, this start we gave them, right? Oh, that's brutal. Literally the worst card we could have got. I mean, we might as well swing. We get absolutely obliterated here, right? This is really, really bad news. Yeah, that's the worst possible snag. Good game, though. I think that, dinosaurs are in a really good spot. This itself is just a dragon, though. But because Dracosaur is also a dragon, I think it's worth it. Right? Good game. Such a slow start, right? Unfortunately. Gruul, Druids, and Dinos is not only a ton of fun, but very consistent. Now, with that being said, I think that there is a viable Naya Dino deck where we're including Ixalli, we're including Gishath. I don't know how to say it. Gishath Sun's Avatar is a very nice inclusion to the deck and works quite nicely. It's a little bit higher end, right? It's not as aggressive as we're playing. And, that's the argument is, do you need it? Maybe it's overkill, right? But you're giving all your dinosaurs double strike with Ixalli. This is pulling all the other dinosaurs. It's hard to argue that it doesn't increase the power of the deck, but isn't maybe the power of the deck already a little too high? Thank you all so much for watching. If you want the deck list, it's in the description below. Just grab it and then import it into the game once it's released in a few days. Of course, we have a ton of other new Ixalan decks coming out for you. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. Like the videos, it helps out a ton as well. But most importantly, just have an absolute magical day. Thank you for spending some time with me here today, and we will see you soon in the next.